Hey everyone, I am so excited to be here today. This is day 3 of our live stream party, and we are going to discuss today getting closure without having contact with your ex. What is holding you back from healing from your past relationships? And I just want to hear in the comments if you guys have an opinion or if you guys are aware of like what is holding you back from moving on from your past relationship. So let me know in the comments and say hello also. Hello Instagram, hello Facebook. So for those of you who are just joining, we are discussing what is holding you back from your past relationship and getting closure. What is holding you back? So if you have an awareness of what that might be, I would love to know what you think in the comments. So I'm just going to dive right in. A reminder that I do have a giveaway announcement at the end of this live stream, or I might do it in the middle, we'll see. And then I have another announcement at the end of this live stream. Okay? So you're going to want to stay tuned, and we're also going to do some tapping together, which I love, and answer any of your questions. So let's get started. So what is holding you back from moving on from your past relationship is keeping their energy still activated within you, reliving the past, feeling like you need to get closure, like there was things left unsaid. There are so many things, feeling like there's like a glimmer of hope that there might still be a chance for you guys to reconnect and maybe work this out. You secretly don't want to let this go so easily. You want to like fight for it or hold on to it. And the thing is that you have to look at where you are now. And let's say, even if there is a chance that you might get back together, would you want to get back together being the same person, being the same version of yourself right now, or the same version of yourself that you were in that past relationship? Because it didn't work, right? For a reason. And that's why the healing is so important, because as you have this time for yourself, you have an opportunity to look within. You have an opportunity to do the deeper healing. You have an opportunity to learn the lessons. You have an opportunity to kind of evaluate what went wrong and heal that within yourself, so that regardless of who your next relationship is with, whether it's with that person or with someone else, you are now healing those things that might have hurt you in the past. So if you have a sense of like codependency, I know that's like something that shows up for me in a relationship, that sense of like codependency or fear of abandonment. Like I really have to, like my journey is going through that and healing that, so that in the next relationship that I show up, I don't get triggered and I can show up as a whole healed person, instead of looking for that person to heal me or looking for that person to validate me and love me and accept me. It's your job to do your inner healing work, so you're showing up as your best self, and they can do the same. So yes, a little bit of false hope. Yes, so holding on to that hope that something's going to change, that someone is going to reach out and profess their love for you. Hello, Lynette. I'm so happy Facebook comments are working. Okay, yesterday I was having trouble, so I'm happy that we can see the comments on Facebook and on Instagram. So holding on to that false hope, and it sends you in a spiraling loop of thinking about the past, thinking of what you could have done or how you could have done things. And for the most part, reflecting is always recommended, reflecting on what you think went wrong and what the lessons are, and then rewriting that story, tapping into your higher self and looking at like, okay, this is where I know I went wrong. How could I do that differently? How do I want to show up? And showing up with intention, so that next time you have that opportunity to show up as your best self and you don't get triggered with the same past behavior that you have been that you've been showing up in. Does that make sense? Let me know. Give me a 1 in the comments if that makes sense. Thank you for the hearts. Hi, Arthur. Hello. So if you guys are just joining, we are talking about what's holding you back from moving on and healing from your past relationships and getting closure without having contact with your ex. Okay, we got a 1 in the comments. Thank you. Okay, so the beautiful thing about it is that you can do this on your own. You don't need to necessarily have a conversation with your ex in order to get closure and move on and do the healing. And I take you through this process in my upcoming course that I am actually launching at the end of this call. It's called Healing Through Heartbreak. But I take you through those action steps. And it's really about reflecting on what the lessons are and being able to rewrite that story so that you're coming from an empowered place and also connecting in with your higher self and their higher self and just having that moment together on the spiritual energetic side and being able to say whatever it is that you feel like was left unsaid, and integrating those lessons. And there are also a bunch of habits that keep you energetically connected with each other, like stalking them on social media or just watching their stories, asking friends how they're doing, looking at old pictures, having their physical stuff in your space, having that re-trigger you. So anything that re-triggers that connection is going to keep you stuck in that same place that you are now, preventing you from moving forward and going through the healing process. So there are a bunch of things that are holding you back from healing. And my question to you is, how many of them are you partaking in? How many of them are you participating in? So the way that you know that you still aren't ready is if you've been stuck within that cycle, is if you keep thinking about them. Say you drive by because you both, live close by or whatever, or you go to the gym or whatever it is and you drive by and you look to see if their car is there. Or you go on social media and you're looking at their social media. Or if anytime your phone dings or rings, you secretly hope it's them messaging you to tell you, we made a big mistake and we should get back together. If you have any of those hopes that there still might be something there, that's definitely keeping you stuck in that loop. And yeah, so I want to know from you guys, when you think about getting closure, how does that make you feel, not being able to get closure? What emotions or frustrations or things come up for you? And let me know in the comments below, because we're going to tap this out. So I know a lot of people get stuck here, so I want to make sure that you guys we unstuck you, if that's a word, and support you in moving forward. So let me know. You're welcome, Angie. Let me know how you feel when you think about moving on from your past relationship. How do we feel about not getting closure? I guess, okay, so let me clarify my question. When you see yourself, I want you to imagine yourself on this healing journey. And right now you are where you are. And the next step is you healed and moved on and doing your thing. Between that gap, I want you to feel into that journey of the healing process, and let me know if there are any fears that show up for you or any emotions that show up for you. Insecure. Okay, interesting. What are the insecurities about? So just feeling into that journey. It might just be fear of feeling all of the feelings and not wanting to go there because it's hard. Hello, hello. So I am asking in the comments, or asking you to share in the comments, what is the emotion that comes up for you when you think about moving through the healing journey, and what might be stopping you? Relief, emotional, because I never thought I would feel relief and happy. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that. Desire to connect back. I want to overcome this thought. Mutual friends and family make it difficult. Okay. Okay, these are so good. Okay. So I just want you to connect in with how you're feeling. Give yourself a rating from 1 to 10 on how intense this emotion is. And we're going to start tapping in a second. Working together. So when you say working together, I know you said you felt insecure. Is it because you work together, so you feel insecure, like within that dynamic? That's my assumption. If that is incorrect, then please clarify in the comments. Feels like without closure, that piece of your heart that you gave would never heal. Yes. Okay. Okay, that is beautiful. Come from Jesus Christ. He has a standard to apply to all situations. Yes, always. Healing always comes from Jesus. I agree. Okay, so let's start tapping on the side of the hand. If this is your first day joining in with me, then we're going to do some tapping. I'm going to tap on my body. You're going to repeat after me. If I say anything that doesn't apply to your specific situation, then just feel free to exchange the words for something that feels more true to you. Okay? Okay. So starting to tap on the side of the hand, taking a nice deep breath. Even though I haven't been able to get closure yet, I'm choosing to love, honor, and accept myself anyways. Even though I still secretly hope that things were different right now, I'm choosing to accept where I am now. Tapping on the top of the head. I can't stop thinking about my ex. Eyebrow point, whether I want to or not. Side of the eye. Something somewhere underneath the eyes pops up in my awareness. Underneath the nose, and reminds me that we're no longer together. Underneath the mouth. And I can't seem to let it go. Collarbone point. It feels obsessive. Underneath the arms, and I don't know how to stop. Underneath the chest. All of these emotions, wrist points, flood my body when I think about this person. Top of the head. all of these emotions, eyebrow point, all of this tightness in my chest, side of the eye, the butterflies swirling around my stomach, underneath the eyes, the thoughts flooding my brain, underneath the nose. I just can't seem to stop it. Underneath the mouth. I feel like I need closure. Collarbone point, to be able to move on. Underneath the arms. And it's so frustrating to think underneath the chest that I might not get it. Wrist points in the way that I desire. Top of the head, all of these emotions. Eyebrow point, taking over my body. Side of the eye, all of these thoughts. Underneath the eyes that I can't seem to control. Underneath the nose. I don't know how I'm going to ever get over this. Underneath the mouth. But I feel like I'm ready. Collarbone point, even though I have no idea how. Underneath the arms. I'm curious to see what's possible. Take a nice deep breath. Connect back in with your body. See where the emotions and the sensations are in your body and how intense they feel. See if anything triggered you during that tapping round, or if there were any aha moments that came up for you, or any breakthroughs. Feel free to share them in the comments. And before we tap in the next round, I want you to go back and look at that healing journey in front of you of where you are now, and the version of you that's on the other side of this. And just tapping into that gap and seeing where you are. I know I missed a comment. Not being enough for my happiness, insecure about not finding someone that allow me to be happy again. Yes, okay, that is very, very, I feel you with that one. Thank you for sharing. Yes, feel lighter, thank you. Okay, awesome. Okay, so the energy is moving. So sometimes, just so you know, the energy will shift, and like if it was in your stomach, now it's like a little bit in your chest. For me, usually it starts off in my chest and it moves like up my throat. So that's all a good sign, because energy is emotion in motion. So it's moving, and that's what we want, is for it to be moving and transmuting and releasing. So it's all good. Okay. So tapping back into that healing journey, seeing what insecurities you have, seeing any fears that you might have. And when you're ready, we're going to start tapping again on the side of the hand. Even though I still have these emotions about my past relationship, and I feel like I'm holding myself back from truly letting go and healing, I'm choosing to love and accept where I am now. Even though I wish I could control all the details and all the people involved, and having to surrender feels super difficult right now, I'm choosing to love and accept where I am now. Starting off on the top of the head. I've been holding on to this past relationship. Eyebrow point. For so many different reasons. Side of the eye. But I know that it's time to let it go. Underneath the eyes. And I'm starting to see that clearly. Underneath the nose. I know that holding on underneath the mouth just brings me more pain. Collarbone point, and I'm ready to stop hurting. Underneath the arms, I'm actually ready for healing. Underneath the chest, even though I have no idea how. Wrist points, I'm open to that possibility. Top of the head, I want to let this go. Eyebrow point, I'm so ready to let this go. Side of the eye, maybe I can try something different. Underneath the eyes, maybe I can see things differently. Underneath the nose, I know that I deserve this. Underneath the mouth, I know that I deserve healing. Collarbone point, I know that I deserve to move on with peace. Underneath the arms, and I'm open to the possibility. Underneath the chest, of shifting this today. Wrist points, I'm ready to see things differently. Top of the head, I'm ready to see the lessons. Eyebrow point, I'm ready to integrate those lessons. Side of the eye, I'm ready to integrate that energy. Underneath the eyes, so that I can heal and move forward. Underneath the nose, I'm ready to try something differently. Underneath the mouth, I'm ready to show up for myself. Collarbone point, even though I have some doubts. Underneath the arms, if this is even possible for me. Underneath the chest, but I'm open to exploring it. Take a nice deep breath. Tapping back into your body, noticing how you feel, noticing what's coming up for you. And now I want you to see yourself on that healing journey, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being 100%, how much do you believe that you can get to the other side? And let me know in the comments. what number showed up for you? A 100, yay. So just tapping into any emotions that are still showing up for you along the way. Tapping into that healing journey and just feeling into any resistance that you have in there, any thoughts or limiting beliefs that are showing up for you. A 3, okay. And Angie, so a 3 meaning like 1 is I don't believe at all, and 10 is I believe 100%. So I just want to make sure that your number's a 3, and I'm just curious to know what is coming up for you that's keeping you at a 3 that you don't believe that you can move forward and let this go. Yoda loves soda, an 8. Okay, awesome. So not judging yourself for anything that's coming up for you right now. Okay, 7. Okay, awesome. I just wanted to make sure I was clear with my instructions. Okay. Good. Okay, so we almost believe that we can do this. So that makes me so happy. We're going to do one last round of tapping. I just wanted to share with you guys that I am doing a giveaway of a free tapping session with me, a 60-minute tapping session. So if you have started to feel the shift already today, and if you've been following along the last 2 days, I just want you to think and imagine what could be possible if we had one-on-one time together and we got to customize the tapping to your specific situation, how much we can get done in one session. And in order to enter into the giveaway for this session, all you have to do is share this live stream on your social media and tag me so that I can see it, and that would be your entry to enter into a free session. So I'm super excited to announce that, because I think even yesterday's topic was about people pleasing. Actually, you know what? You guys can share any of the 3. Just because yesterday's topic was on people pleasing, and even though you might not be going through a breakthrough, I think people pleasing, or that desire, that need to like overgive to somebody and finding yourself feeling resentful and, not in a happy place because you overgave, it can apply to anybody. So if that can help anybody, then I would be more than happy to have them tap along with us. Even though we are focusing on breakups, but if you share one of my videos, one of the 3 videos that we did in the last 3 days, and tag me in it, then you will be entered in to win, and I will be announcing the winner. You have till midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time, and I will announce the winner at like 12:30, just to give me some time to like gather everybody's name and do the raffle. So you can go ahead and do that. I think you're able to share as you're on the live stream, but if not, then you can share afterwards. So that is one of my announcements. And the second one is that I'm opening the doors to my new program, which I'm super excited for. It's called Healing Through Heartbreak. And this is perfect for you if you have gone through a breakup recently or in the recent past, and you feel like you're still looping back to the past, you're still thinking about what happened, and you're not quite able to let it go. You want to start dating, and maybe you have started dating, but you find that you are attracting people just like your ex, maybe a little bit better, but not quite, and you're comparing them to your ex. You still have a little bit of resentment and anger towards them. You wish that things could have been differently. If any of those things feel like they're coming up for you, then this program would be perfect for you. It's a self-study program, 6 weeks. And if you want to feel at peace with your past, if you want to release your ex, but you're struggling to let go, and you so badly just want to free yourself from the pain, free yourself from all of those emotions that come up for you when you start thinking about them, or when something reminds you of them, that frustration, that sadness, that anger. There's so much anger. This is a perfect fit for you. The tapping we do in this course, and the meditations and the journaling questions, all work together beautifully to complement one another. And my vision for this course is that you're able to move through this breakup as gently and easily as possible for yourself. As you can tell, tapping is very gentle and easy, and we start off very gently at the beginning. We set some really clear intentions and set the foundation so that while you're going through the work, you feel completely supported. And I just have this vision of most of my clients and audience are women, but even men are welcome to join. But just going through it and just setting your soul free, just being able to look back and look at the good memories and leave everything else behind and move forward and enjoy your life. And I think especially when we've been in toxic relationships, and I know for myself, I've gone out wearing something that my ex would have judged me for, or made a comment, a snarky comment about. And now I can just wear it with confidence and not give a shit, and just feel proud and excited to own my decisions and do what I want. And I know whoever's coming next into my life is going to love that version of me. So just setting yourself free and doing whatever it is that you want. I want this breakup that you've gone through to crack you open and birth the new badass version of you. And so, I will drop the link in the comments soon, but first we're going to do one last round of tapping. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them, so just let me know. Okay, so taking one last deep breath and tapping back into your body, tapping back into your healing journey. Okay, starting off by tapping on the top of the head. I'm starting to feel lighter. Eyebrow point. And I'm starting to see the possibilities. Side of the eye. Of my healing. Underneath the eyes. I'm so ready to let this go. Underneath the nose. And I actually think I can do this. Underneath the mouth. I'm so ready to let this go. Collarbone point. And I'm starting to see things differently. Underneath the arms. For once, I choose me. Underneath the chest. I choose my own healing. Wrist points above everything else. Top of the head. I know that I can do this. Eyebrow point. I can see the possibility. Side of the eye. I can see myself on the other side of this. Underneath the eyes. And that makes me so excited. Underneath the nose. I'm so looking forward. Underneath the mouth to my future. Collarbone point. I'm so excited to see what's next for me. Underneath the arms. Things are starting to shift. underneath the arms, and I'm starting to see things differently. Wrist points. I'm choosing to heal. Top of the head. I'm choosing to move forward. Eyebrow point as gently as possible. Side of the eye. And I know that I have what it takes. Underneath the eyes with a little bit of guidance and support. Underneath the nose. I know that I can move on from this. Underneath the mouth. I choose to let this go now. Collarbone point. I choose to move on. Underneath the arms. I choose to heal my heart. Underneath the chest. And I'm allowing this to be easy and gentle for myself. Wrist points. I'm choosing to walk this journey. Top of the head, because I see the possibilities. Eyebrow point of the life that I'm supposed to live. Side of the eye. I know that I can do this. Underneath the eyes. I choose to do this now. Underneath the nose. I choose healing. Underneath the mouth. Take a nice deep breath in. Tuning back into your body. Seeing what is coming up for you and how you're feeling. Yes. So yes, that's another thing. You might feel tired after tapping. Listen to your body. Give yourself whatever you need. If you need a nap, get a nap. If you need some water, then definitely drink water, because tapping is considered energy work, and to help the energy flow through your body and just help the releasing process, just make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. I love you guys. I will see you guys online, and DM me if you guys have any questions. Okay? Love you. Bye.